Grab your base spacers and your base ramps, and let's get into it. We're going to start by placing the ramps on the outside of the feet, just under the pinky toe. We're going to have that tripod foot pressing into the floor. So the heel, the big toe, and the pinky toe. And now we're just going to allow the ankle to roll inwards, feel the arch collapse, and outwards, feel the arch lift. Then we're going to separate our feet. The ramps are going to now go on the inside of our feet, right under the knuckle of the big toe, and we're going to be rooted through the entire tripod. So the heel, big toe, pinky toe are rooted through the floor, and then we're going to allow the ankle to roll inward. The arch will collapse into the ramp, and then we're going to pick the arch up, rolling outward, keeping that tripod pressing into the floor. Big toe, pinky toe, heel. We'll now put the ramps on the outside of the heels on both sides. We're rooting through the back of the tripod into the ramp, and the front of the tripod, the big toe and pinky toe, into the floor. We're going to allow the ankle to roll inward, feel the arch collapse, and then we're going to roll the ankle outward, feel the arch pick up, but keeping the front of that tripod, big toe, pinky toe, rooted through that floor. We're going to widen our stance. Ramps are going to go now on the inside of both heels. The rear aspect of the tripod is rooted through the ramp, and the front aspect of the tripod, the big toe, pinky toe, rooted through the floor. We're going to allow the ankle to roll inwards, feeling the arch collapse into the ramp, and then outwards, feeling the arch pick up. Again, feeling nice and rooted through the front of that tripod. The toes do not lift up here. Starting with one foot now, we're going to place the ramp underneath the big toe. We're in our base staggered stance. We're going to drive that big toe down into the ramp and then just lift the big toe. Keep those little toes pressed into the floor. We're going to press down for 4 seconds, create that tension in the foot, feel the arch lift, and then lift up for 4 seconds, making sure to keep the front of the tripod pressing down into the floor. Those little toes do not lift up. We'll switch it up. Little toes now are going to be on the ramps. Big toe stays down. We're in our base stance. We press our little toes down into the ramp for 4 seconds. And then we're going to lift and spread those little toes right up off of the ramp, keeping that big toe pressing down into the floor. Good. We're creating tension in our lower body. That back leg is nice and active. We're nice and solid here. Next, we're going to put a ramp on the back of our heel and a ramp on the front of that tripod. So now all 3 points of contact of the tripod are rooted through 2 ramps. We're going to press our big toe down into the floor, feel the arch lift, keep the pinky down, keep that heel down. We're trying to lift the arch here and hold. Lastly, we're going to put the taller sides of the ramp under the knuckle of the big toe. And we are just going to feel rooted through the floor. Nice and heavy through the feet. We should see a nice white line on the top of the knuckle of our big toe and hold. And then we're going to do the opposite on that pinky side, staying rooted through those feet.